What's up guys, Rodrigo here, welcome back to one more video. Bitcoin, you can see that we broke the pattern that I showed to you yesterday to the downside and we perfectly hit the target. The height of it projected right here. Boom, there we go. And after hitting the target right here, the boost stepped in and we went up all the way back above the level of this descending support, as you can see. And we just closed this candle here with this huge wick to the downside on the 4-hour time frame. In this video, we're going to talk about the shorter and the bigger time frame for Bitcoin, and also bring to you updates about Solana and Cardano. So if that sounds interesting to you, smash the like button already and stick with me until the end of this video. Of course guys, don't forget to sign up to Bybit, the link is on the description of this video. This is my favorite exchange, so if you're searching for a new exchange to trade, I would definitely recommend you to use this one. And if you use this link down below, you can claim up to $30,000 bonus. If you don't like KYC, I would then recommend you to use Bitflex, the second link on the description. Let's go for it. Today I'm going to start showing you the correlation between the 4-hour time frame and the 15 minutes chart. And to show this correlation to you, I'm going to highlight the lower lows that we had here, the local bottoms that we formed. Now we are going to come to the 15 minutes chart, and you can see that all the times that we formed these local bottoms on the 4-hour time frames, we were oversold on the 15 minutes chart. Here we were not oversold at the exactly point, we were a little bit before, but it's because we formed here some bullish divergency. And coming back to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that after forming this bottom right here, we had this leg to the upside, and when the price action corrected, we formed a higher low, and after forming a higher low on the 4-hour time frame, we went to form a higher high according to this previous one. Of course, on the way we even had another higher low here before we finally had the higher high. So why am I showing you all this stuff? Because right now we are seeing the similar scenario right here. We had this local bottom right here, and we have this local bottom right here. And if we come to the 15 minutes chart, let me adjust here like this and this. If we take the RSI, you can see that we were oversold here on the 4-hour time frame. So that means that so far we are forming a local bottom here on the 4-hour time frame. And that also means that if we are not going to break this structure to the downside, very probably we are going to form a higher high according to the previous one. And the next resistance for the price action on the 15 minutes chart, guys, you can see is going to be the first one at 26,340 at this level, and the next one at 26,478. So these levels are the next candidates to be forming a local top on the 4-hour time frame. And to corroborate with this bullish scenario on the 4-hour time frame, you know that we are having bullish divergency as well on the 4-hour time frame. We had this low right here, lower low, low, higher low. So if you open the short position that I was telling you about on the previous video, you might be considering, if you did not close yet at the target, you could consider closing it right now, because we are seeing this bullish scenario. And now I want to show to you a fractal that is playing out on the weekly time frame. Very important one, guys. You can see that we have this gravestone doji right here in a level of a very important support. We were talking about this on the previous video. If we go back to check the history, of course, it doesn't have to repeat, but it usually rhymes. We can see that we have also a similar scenario here. We had this huge leg to the downside, gravestone doji, inverted hammer. They are different candles, but they actually mean the same thing. So we have this hammer right here at a level of a very important support that you can see here is the support of this huge weekly candle wicks. After printing this candle on the level of the support, the next candles were very strong candles to the downside. And the most interesting thing is what is happening inside this candle. So let's zoom in here to the daily time frame. Let's go back. Where is it? Here Here we go, and you can see here that on the daily time frame we were having a very similar scenario. After this leg to the downside, we were pretty much going sideways here, and not only sideways but slightly downwards, creating lower lows, while on the RSI we were creating higher lows. So we were also having bullish divergence back there, and this divergence actually played out, guys, and we saw a huge movement of 15% to the upside. But we failed to break above the level of the resistance of these daily candles right here. And then from this point we finally started to see the continuation of the bearish movement to the downside. Nowadays we have the Gravestone Doji. Zooming into the daily time frame, we have bullish divergence here, so we could expect the same type of scenario, guys. Some more bullish momentum right here, maybe 10% to the level of this next resistance here, or even higher, as we saw the last time we were up 15%. So for example, we could come all the way up to 29,700, be rejected by this resistance right here, and then start going to the downside once more, because on the weekly time frame we are bearish. Talking very quickly about ADA Cardano, guys, I told you the market is very tricky, so I am not trusting all of these movements. We broke this to the downside, we apparently retested it and were rejected, but after that we broke above this level and we just invalidated this pattern. The same thing happened to Solana. Here you can see a very clear symmetrical triangle. We broke to the upside, came to retest the level of the support, failed, and just invalidated the pattern as well. Now checking Cardano here on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we were rejected. We tried to break below the level of these supports. We have 3 different supports at this level. We just faked out and came all the way up again. So now it is very important to hold this level once more. You can see right here that we are retesting it right now, and if we manage to be supported by this level, guys, then probably we are going to come all the way up to the level of this next resistance once more to retest it. And for Solana we have a similar scenario. We broke below the level of this support right here and came all the way back again. Now we are retesting it as a support, and if we are not going to fail here, we probably are going to see a continuation to the upside, at least to retest once more the previous resistance. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me until the end. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button already. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the bell, and I see you in the next time. Stay focused!